Welcome back to Anime Fight Club, everyone. My name is Grim. Today we're checking out Baki, Son of Ogre, chapters 296 through 298. Chapter 296 entitled Despite My Efforts. So in the last video, Baki was just laying into Yujiro, and I had the thought that, I just felt like he wasn't doing damage to him. So let's see what happens. Hey, Baki, listen. I really enjoy being father and son with you like this. Just the two of us in a place just for ourselves. Yujiro literally is ridiculous. So he's gotten up. It seems to be full of vigor. What a pose. Look at his eyes. I am scared for Baki at this moment. Me and my brilliant boy. Nobody else bothering us. Seems to be like loosening up or getting back into the groove. You see the steam coming off of his, or the aura coming off of his feet. His hair is standing up. No way. Impossible. He took the worst shots head on, and those attacks did nothing to him. He got no damage. None at all. People don't call him the strongest creature of the world for nothing. Being your father. The feeling of being family with you. As he pushes against the ground and throws himself up. Wow, I didn't think he jumped this high. He's just like flying. I didn't know it could be so amazing. Such a wonderful feeling. Ain't that right? I have no clue what you're talking about, but everything is happening as I predicted. No, it's more than that. Our bonds are deeper and stronger than I thought they could be. You're a pure Hanma. I'm so glad for it. Well, what can I say? I kinda like it. Being Baki, living my life around the crazy people that I meet every day. Uh-oh. Yujiro's smiling as Baki proceeds to melt. What does it take to become a pure Hanma? Well, look at me. Without a doubt, I am one. Look, suddenly the air. Yes, without a single doubt, I am the one. I am truly and purely the son of Hanma. Our family bond is the strongest. Oh my goodness. So when he was just melting a second ago, I was wondering, is he going to start the cockroach tackle again, or is he trying to form his demon back? And it looks to me like we're about to get that demon back. So I'm super excited. I gave up on him a long time ago. I hated him. I resented him. I neglected him for as long as I can remember. But that's about to change. Ooh, I think he's talking about the demon on his back. So he's leapt off this ground, and though he seems to be floating like slowly, he's left a huge crater in this ground. Like, what power? And it looks to be have just come from like 2 toes or something. Oh, this is something. From now on, I'll be there for him. Uh-oh. Because I'm the only one that can help him out. I will look after my father. I'm the one that can save him. Oh wow, so it looks like he was floating toward his father like in like a slow manner. Either that or Keisuke was trying to portray it as though he was moving like so fast that like it was just as though he was being welcomed by his father. Then as he got close, he lands this mean straight to, or I don't even know if you want to call this uppercut. I don't know what you want to call it, to his abdomen though. But it looks like it's going to do some damage. And this wordplay, I will look after my father. I'm the one that can save him. After Yujiro just told us how lonely he was and how there was nothing for him to do at the top. Like Baki saying, I'm the only one strong enough to show this man there's still something to live for. As he proceeds to whoop his ass. Like I love it. I'll do it because I'm the only family that he has. He hit this man so hard there was a shockwave. I wonder if it's one of force or sound. Chapter 297. Those two. Such brave men. Oh my goodness. So he's actually showing how bad this punch was. So it went from like a 1-inch punch maybe. And then he twisted it as he got it in there. I just said all this, so there's no point in repeating it. But man, so they're still looking at this image. Is Yujiro trying to take it, or are we just freeze framed? Man, he's pushing off against the ground as well as landing this punch. Whew. Wow. Yes, amazing. That was a damn good punch. It rustled leaves on bushes further away. Yujiro's just accepting all this. He loves it. I just fail to remember. When was the last time someone struck me there with a punch like that? They both have the same ridiculous grin on their face. Ooh, Baki looks like a whole nother person. I would love to see this animated. Well, Dad, I hope I'm not boring you to death. Yujiro smiles. Baki is transformed. The only thing I hate the most in life is being bored. Went all over Japan and then to the rest of the world. From the North Pole to the South. Half the earth and back. Name a place and I already went there. I went there and picked a fight against martial arts masters and their disciples, street fighters and thugs, ferocious animals, larger and more dangerous beasts, people with weapons, large groups of gangs and mafia organizations, then moved to police forces and national authority, ending up with the world's strongest armies. I fought for pleasure and for excitement, but I couldn't find either all around the globe. Those toys weren't satisfying enough. But what I always wanted is right in front of me. You didn't have to go that far away. That's right, it wasn't that far away. Walked the earth for as long as I can remember, searching for that piece of happiness that would fulfill my desires so I didn't have to wander anymore. But I always returned empty-handed, without a place to call home. Never realizing that the answer was living within me. It was inside of me all along. That's funny. Just the image and then that word, that's funny. Well, those words. My dear son Baki, because of your purity of spirit, your fists are sharper than any blade that I've ever seen or faced in battle. Quicker than any bullet, heavier than any beast, more evil than the worst murderous intent, swifter and more unpredictable than the best of snipers. Lest we forget, likewise, they are as gentle as the wings of an angel in heaven. Alas, as sweet as thy lover's kiss. Indeed, that's also true. Dad, do you know what happens when a little child finally gets the toy he ambitioned for so long? He simply loses his mind. He plays with it over and over without caring for anything else, until finally, one day, without warning, his beloved toy ends up broken, with him not ready to ever accept the loss of the irreplaceable. Uh-oh. Those are some tough words. Look at Yujiro's face. Dopo hypens up. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, that's what I okay, so all right, so Tokugawa says, oh, and Oliver has the realization Baki's talking about his own death. Someone walks up. Stop this madness, both of you. It's probably Kozue's annoying ass. Oh my god. Stop being kind to each other. Oh, okay, alright then. Show up and say something worth saying. Oh, I thought she was gonna be annoying and sniveling and Stupid, but all right, I'm sorry. I do not like this girl, but okay, going back. Stop being so kind to each other while trying to kill each other at the same time. It makes me sick. It's unbearable. So I believe this is I don't know. Who is this? Is this Baki or Yujiro? I think it's Yujiro, but I feel like these are bare feet. I don't know. Leave a comment below. Oh, I think it was Baki. This is the same image, right? Chapter 298. It's a Hanma thing. How scary this man looks, man. Okay. Why are you here? Why, you ask? Don't you guys know you're being shown all over the place as the worst family battle ever? All over the world, people are raving about you two. TV stations and even the internet. My favorite TV show got canceled because of your fight. But seriously, both of you need to put an end to it. If you want to kill him, then do it. If you want to love him, then stop it. He tries to kill you many times so you can stand up and say, "Look, Daddy, not dead yet." You beat him back just for him to stand up and praise you with loving words. Do you think we all have the time in the world to watch you? Finish this damn fight already. Who is she? Don't know, but she's got guts. Using that tone of voice against the dad, she's dead meat. Baki's just smiling, looking at the love of his life. Do you even call this a decent fight? With so many breaks, it sucks. Yep, my love, you're right. We talk a lot, huh? That's true. It really sucks that we're kind of boring. This is not a match, by the way. We're not really fighting for revenge or glory here. But still, this is a heated argument with more than words. Alright, so even though I dislike Kozue, I do like the women's roles in this series so far. Like, the fact that Oliver is who he is because of Maria, his girlfriend, is astounding. Like, I love it. And then Kozue's development from being that sniveling little brat and I don't want you fighting and all this other stuff to coming here and hitting Baki with these words is some excellent development. Like, I do like that. Like, I honestly just forgot that she had developed so much. As soon as I saw her, the first thing I thought about was her and Muhammad Ali and her just being ridiculous and probably still having that doll that he gave her. But okay, I'm sorry for that rant, but I just really appreciate the women's roles in this series, because that's the way my dad likes it. You see, he loves to express his feelings in that way. He plays rough, intense, with a few bad jokes here and there. That's cool with me too, because that's the kind of family we are. We can play rough like that, and that's what makes it so wonderful. And Yujiro standing here embarrassed, get the same pose as his son. I even love that they are both waiting and respecting this woman's words. Like, even though Yujiro's the pinnacle of strength and terror, like, he's just like their father and son at this moment. Look at this imagery. They both have the same pose, the same look on their face. This is the most family picture I've ever seen them take. This is a special way to share our feelings and play around because of the fact that we share the same blood. Many of the techniques I used tonight are special. I can only perform them on him at full power, mostly because he's the only kind of dad that loves to give and receive such embraces. If I were to try any of these techniques on a normal person, friend or foe, it may kill them instantly without suffering, and I don't want to live with bearing of their deaths for the rest of my life. You know, you may not know, but tonight my dad didn't hold back for once. All his fiercest attacks are stronger than current conventional weapons, deadly as they can be. But I'm still alive and I surpassed him a few moments ago. I'm quite happy about that. But Kozue, I completely understand why you interfered in between us. So Yujiro started swinging as Baki was still talking, and Baki not being relaxed, like Baki still on his toes, still dodged it. And it must have been because he just said that he just surpassed his father, and he's like, all right, who you talking to? So swung, and Baki still died. He still countered it. This boy is on his toes, something serious. They're still going at it. Look at the intensity in Yujiro's face. And Baki still does a backflip to dodge it. Not only is he dodging these techniques, but he's doing them with such elegance. Like, it looks like he's playing. Oh my goodness. All right. Your idea of, if you have time to talk normally, if you have the time to stop and praise each other without confronting words, why don't you simply do it and stop all this fighting? If you have to kill him, if you have to die trying, why don't you just go on and accept the unavoidable outcome? This was gonna hurt. If Yujiro would have landed this, just this super small point of impact, and then where it was going, that would have been it. I really like this. Yujiro's pulling out a lot of stuff, and Baki's like, nah, not today. What? What a way to block it. Oh my goodness. This is some Shibukawa stuff right here. I was about to say he stopped at using the same scissor grip that Yujiro used on him during rock, paper, scissors, but that's not the case. He just, oh my goodness, he's about to flip this man. Kozue, because you're such a caring and compassionate woman, you might have some trouble understanding the logic behind what we do. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he's managed to flip his father like this. And look at this, it's such ease. This is definitely some Shibukawa stuff. All the moves and techniques that I took great lengths and pain to master. That's an Aikido move. Yes, I couldn't think of the name. Aikido. Look at everybody, Dopo, Oliver, Pickle. I can't believe he just flipped this man like this. My efforts, blood, and sweat behind it, the hours, days, weeks, and years I invested in them. It's such an honor and joy to deliver and land all of them successfully, without restraint on my father. Okay, so Baki flipped him, but Yujiro, being Yujiro, not going, managed to get out of it and counter with a kick. Baki blocked it, however, but look at the impact, dug him into the concrete. Man, great block though, obviously perfect. Baki's eyes are still in Ozaru mode. Yujiro's falling to the ground as his hair flips up like this, and he's just really enjoying himself. Both of them, look at him. He's just like, bring it, dad. And he's like, I'm so proud of you, son. It's such a satisfaction to raise the bar, to surpass my fighting level over and over again. I can do anything I want many times over, knowing there's so much more to discover and gain from it. I can throw anything to my father, him also. They are really enjoying each other. Look how close that kick got. Yes, this is some shade. Ooh, oh my goodness. So he's about to, oh, terrible. Slams this, well, he's trying to slam him into the ground via his hair. He can attack me with anything he has. I'll be happy to deal with it. Both of us can go wild and reckless and it'll still be fine. So Baki's trying to snatch this man to the ground with his hair, and he's managed to stop himself. Right, this is such an intense battle. Oh wow, Yujiro managed to throw Baki by his hair since he was still clasped on with his toes. That's who we are and what we want, what we meant for each other. We are unique and irreplaceable. Indeed. So this was a, oh wow, enticing, like very captivating couple chapters of Son of Ogre. Like I said, Kozue, don't like her in general, but I like her development. I like her role in the series. So it was nice that she got them fighting like this again. It's definitely something that Baki's still describing their feelings, I guess, for each other as they're fighting, but this is really getting good. Like, Baki isn't just laying in the Yujiro anymore. They're both attacking and countering like constantly. So that's awesome. This fight is only getting better as we continue. So please leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, share with your fellow otaku. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have, thank you very much. If you're a new subscriber, there are playlists if you'd like to catch up to this point. There's new Grappler Baki as well as Son of Ogre. As soon as we finish Son of Ogre, we'll be moving to Baki Do. So please hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. Check the link in the description for